If you walk into a dealership in 2026, the salesman is going to try and walk you toward the brightest, flashiest SUV on the lot. They're going to point at the massive touchscreen. They're going to brag about the complex twin-turbo hybrid engine. They are selling you a ticking time bomb. Dealerships do not make their real money selling you a car. They make their money in the service department. They want you to buy a highly complex, over-engineered piece of rolling technology so that when the warranty expires in 3 years, you are forced to come back and pay them $200 an hour to fix it. But there is a resistance. Hidden in the back of the lots, buried under the marketing hype, there are 5 specific SUVs in 2026 that dealerships absolutely hate selling. Why? Because once you drive them off the lot, the service department will never see you again. These are the cars that independent mechanics actually buy for their own families. They are built on proven, ironclad engineering. They reject the fragile technology trends. They are designed to hit 200,000 miles and ask for nothing but oil changes and brake pads. If you want to buy a vehicle once and drive it for the next decade without financial anxiety, this is the only list you need to watch. Let's look at the 5 bulletproof survivors of 2026. Number 5, the ugly duckling, Subaru Forester. Coming in at number 5 is a car that will never win a beauty contest, the 2026 Subaru Forester. Subaru completely redesigned the Forester recently, but underneath the slightly newer sheet metal, they did exactly what they always do. They kept the bones identical. They did not put a highly stressed, tiny turbo engine in this car. They stuck with the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated boxer engine. It is an engine architecture they have been refining for decades. All the head gasket issues of the early 2000s are completely gone. It is just a workhorse. But the real reason the Forester makes this list is the philosophy behind it. If you sit in a new Forester, look at the windows. They are massive. The belt line is low. You can actually see out of the car. In an era where every other SUV feels like you are driving a dark, claustrophobic tank with tiny slit windows, the Forester prioritizes actual visibility. It has physical buttons you can use while wearing winter gloves. It has a symmetrical all-wheel drive system that is mechanically superior to almost any other crossover on the market. It is a tool. It is an appliance. It is boring on purpose. And when you're writing a check for $35,000, boring is exactly what you want. Number 4, the forgotten Brawler, Honda Passport. Number 4 is the car for the person who actually needs a real SUV, but refuses to buy a gas-guzzling V8. This is the Honda Passport. Do not confuse this with the Honda CR-V. The CR-V is a great grocery getter. The Passport is a brawler. While the rest of the industry is actively downsizing their engines to save a fraction of a mile per gallon for the government emissions tests, Honda kept the massive, naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 in the Passport. This engine is a legend. There are no turbochargers to overheat. There are no complex, mild hybrid 48-volt systems to short-circuit. It is just pure, raw displacement. It delivers power smoothly, and it's paired with a heavy-duty transmission that doesn't hunt for gears. The Passport is built on a truck-light platform. It can tow 5,000 pounds. It can handle actual dirt roads and snowdrifts without the suspension complaining. If you look at the used market, you will see Honda Passports with 250,000 miles on them still selling for a premium, because the people who know cars know that this specific drivetrain is nearly indestructible. It is the SUV you buy when you want a Toyota 4Runner, but you actually want to be comfortable on the highway. Number 3, the driver's loophole, the Mazda CX-50. I need to explain exactly why Mazda is quietly embarrassing the entire automotive industry right now. Almost every single mid-sized crossover in 2026, whether it's from Nissan, Subaru, or Honda, uses a continuously variable transmission, a CVT. They use CVTs because they are cheap to build and they squeeze out 1 extra mile per gallon for the government emissions tests, but they feel like a rubber band when you accelerate, and historically, they're fragile. Mazda looked at the CVT and completely rejected it. In the CX-50, they use a traditional heavy-duty 6-speed automatic transmission with actual gears. It's older technology, it's heavier, but it's bulletproof. When you pair that transmission with their 2.5-liter engine, you get a vehicle that feels entirely different from its competitors. It feels mechanical, it feels connected to the road. But the real trick of the CX-50 is the interior. Mazda benchmarked cars like the Porsche Macan and the Audi Q5 when they designed this cabin. You're getting stitching, materials, and a quiet ride that feels like it belongs in a $50,000 luxury car, but you're paying $35,000 for it. It's the smartest financial loophole for anyone who wants a premium driving experience without the nightmare repair bills of a German luxury car. This brings us to number 2, and this is for the luxury buyer. Let's say you have a good job. You want a premium badge on the steering wheel. You want the valet to park your car up front. But you're smart enough to know that owning a BMW X3 out of warranty is a fast track to bankruptcy. You need to buy the Acura RDX. Acura is the luxury division of Honda, and the RDX is their masterpiece of reliability. When you buy a Mercedes or an Audi, you're paying for bleeding-edge technology, air suspensions that pop, complex computer networks that fry. The RDX avoids all of that. It uses traditional steel springs. It uses a heavily proven 2.0-liter turbocharged engine that Honda has tested to the absolute limit. But it still gives you the luxury. You get the incredible ELS Studio 3D sound system, which is widely considered the best audio system in any car under $100,000. You get the super handling all-wheel drive, which literally pushes you around corners. It gives you the status of a luxury vehicle, but under the hood, it has the maintenance schedule of a Honda Civic. Your oil changes will cost $60, not $200. You will never need to fly a specialist in from Germany to fix your infotainment screen. It is stealth wealth. It is the car rich people buy when they want to stay rich. And finally, we arrive at number 1. The undisputed, undefeated champion of financial common sense in 2026, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. I know it's not exciting. I know it doesn't have a massive V8, but if you strip away the emotion and just look at the raw mathematics of car ownership, nothing beats this vehicle. People used to be terrified of hybrid batteries. They thought they would fail after 5 years and cost $10,000 to replace. Toyota completely destroyed that myth. The powertrain inside the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid is the exact same architecture that runs the taxi fleets in New York City and London. There are hybrid Toyotas on the road right now with 500,000 hard city miles on the original battery and original engine. It is arguably the most perfectly engineered drivetrain on the planet. You're getting 40 miles to the gallon in an all-wheel drive SUV that has enough cargo space for a family of 4. The depreciation curve on a RAV4 Hybrid is almost flat. If you buy one today and drive it for 5 years, you will lose a fraction of the money compared to someone who bought an American or European SUV. It simply refuses to break, it refuses to lose value, and it refuses to cost you money at the gas pump. It is the ultimate defensive weapon against an automotive industry that is trying to empty your wallet. You have to stop looking at cars as just transportation. A car is a financial decision that will either trap you in a cycle of debt and repair bills or give you the freedom to spend your money on things that actually matter. Whether it's the raw visibility of the Forester, the V6 power of the Passport, the premium feel of the Mazda, the stealth wealth of the Acura, or the absolute mathematical dominance of the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, any of these 5 vehicles will protect your wallet in 2026. If you want to know what to do next, you need to know how to actually buy one of these without the dealership ripping you off in the finance office. In our next video, I'm going to reveal the exact word-for-word script you need to use with a car salesman to get them to drop all the hidden fees and give you the absolute bottom dollar price. Hit subscribe so you don't miss that one. Drive smart, and I'll see you in the next video.